Now see, off go my leather gloves, and on go my little rubber gloves, and I can use those. And I was digging in the dirt a little while ago in the mud. It's all dry now. I can still use these. I can rinse these off when I get all done, let them dry because they got the nylon mesh on the outside. Let them dry and they'll be good to go for next time. Bonus material. I wasn't going to show this, but see, I got it all dug down, ready to cover back up, and I went all the way over to here and determined that this kind of goes down deeper, so I dug down below that so that this can push down. Everything else pushes down. And I wanted to show you this T. I have no idea why they put that T on there, but it goes to nothing. And you see, it can turn just a little right where these fittings are. And I don't think it's going to leak or anything. I think those fittings are kind of like compression type fittings. You don't use any glue on them. You just kind of push the pipe in there and push it back and forth, and that sucks on there where that fitting is. And I found another one. Here's another coupling here. And when I push down on here, this pushes down just a little bit, and I don't think it's going to leak there. But if I want, before I cover this up, I can push down and maybe push down right there, put a little dirt there, then turn the water back on. Make sure it doesn't leak at any of these other joints. And see, here's this bush right here, and there was a big piece. Oh, that's cut. Ah, shoot. I might have cut that. I think I did, see? Look at that. But I'm going to leave that in there. And here's another root that kind of comes off to the side. And I was going to cut that at first. I thought, no, I better not do that, because that gives this bush some strength. I might want to dig underneath this just a hair so that this can push down a little bit more. Okay. And so I'll push that down and cover it with a little bit of dirt, and then I'll check my fittings. And I saw this one went through there, but it comes out to this one, and when I pull on that, this slightly moves, see, as I pull on that. And I've been working on this other one, and I still have to put a cap on that or something. And see, I know that connects down to here, but I don't want to dig this out. I could dig it out. It'd take me another 5 minutes or so, and then I could cap it off right at the pipe, but that would prevent me from, maybe later on, maybe I want to put another plant right here, so I'm better off just to put a cap on this. Then I can kind of push this over wherever I want. I can come back over here, right here, over there, over here, wherever I want. So I'm going to leave this one here and put a cap on the end of that. And before I turn the water back on, I'm multitasking today. This one, I still have to pull that off, and I'm going to clean out that little end piece and see if I can't get it to work better than it is now. I'll clean that out with a little piece of wire, and if you don't have a little piece of wire, you can use like a safety pin or a paper clip, something like that, and try to clean that out. And I'll do all that. I'll do that, cap this off over here. I'm going to cut the end off just a little bit, put one of those caps on, and then put a little dirt over this, push that down a little, turn the water back on, and see what I got going. Okay, so all this kind of stuff, yes, you can do it. If you were to pay somebody to come out here and fix it. Oh yeah, they can fix it. They can fix it just like I'm fixing it, but they're going to charge you too. They're probably going to charge you for the stuff I'm doing today, 250 bucks maybe, or more, depending on if you have bark down, if they have to move the bark, if you've got paper down underneath that, or the mesh, and they have to cut that and patch that. I mean, all this kind of stuff is manual type labor. Just with a little average Joe know-how, you can do it too and save big. Okay, just gonna push this down right here and cover it up. I'm not going to cover everything. I'm just going to get it down low like that, and let's see, I'm going to do it right in here. I want to push that down like that. Cover it up. Before I cover all of it, like I say, I'm going to turn the water back on and check out a couple of these different fittings. And I don't think any of them are going to leak. We're going to check that out together. That is, if you keep watching this video. I got a root right here. I didn't want to cut that off, and so I'm going to leave that right down in there. That's springing back up. It's okay. It can stay down in there. This goes to a little bubbler. It's only a little short length, and I'm going to leave it right where it's at. And now I'll turn the water back on, and I'll check to see if I have any leaks. Remember, we're going to look at that coupling down there. We're going to come over here and check that T, because that swivels up and down. We're going to check that too. Before I do that, I'm going to fix this one right here. This one had nothing on it, and it was leaking down in here. Luckily I found it, and now I need to cap that off. Okay. I've got just one of these little ones. I'm just going to twist it off. This is just a little holder. It's like a little tree, call it. It's a holder that has all of these plugs on it. I'm just going to pull one off. And that's what it looks like. See, and I just push this end right there into this pipe. But before I do that, I'll get this clean, and I'm going to cut it off. I've got some wire cutters, electrical wire cutters. I'm going to cut that off, straighten it out. And then I've got a pair of pliers, so I'm just going to hold this and put it right in there. Just like that. And that should keep that from leaking. And I'm probably going to put that underneath the ground, maybe to there, something like that. And I'll cover that back up and just let some of it stick out. And this is only under the ground a couple inches. Let's see, I can just do something like that. Put that under there. Make sure I don't cover up those. Push that down there. Oh, I don't know what that was. Like that. Okay. And I'll just leave this in because I'm not sure where I want to leave that. And I might let this stick up out of the ground until I decide what I want to do in this area, so I know exactly where that end is. Okay. That's all there is to it.